I'm Black Pat. Got the Sensei Blue here. Of course, man. Let me do this correct introduction. And this is Tasty Tuesdays. We are live here at Wings World, man. Best wings in town. We here with no other than Mr. Dance Like a Stripper to Hydraulics. Man, this guy has so many hits, man. His brother right here has Row Collection. Man, who we here with, brother? I'm gonna let you pass it on.
Mr. Romello, and we got M.E. in here.
Exactly. How to learn and where to go with this. So, Mr. M.E., first of all, how you doing, brother?
Hello, baby. Appreciate y'all having us.
Yeah,
Romello.
Appreciate y'all coming on there.
The new wave. The new wave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So, I mean, just first of all, like, you go from Dance Like a Stripper. I remember, I'm like, damn. That's a hit, you know what I'm saying? Hydraulics, all these different
The thing about it is, if you play Dance Like a Stripper right now in the strip club, classic.
We was talking about this last night. We said it still goes. Like, it don't matter. When you hear old girl come on, like, it's going down.
You
like,
gotta run that bitch back about 2-3 times.
Yeah. So, I mean, how do you go from that to this right here, owning your own establishment, Wings World? Just tell us.
Well, I mean, business is business, whether it's the music business or the food business. So, as for me, I used to travel. I'm doing shows and stuff, and you know, the old heads, mentors used to say, you know, watch out for the, the niggas, man. You know, we'll watch out for the groupies. Watch out for this. So I'm like, I'm always on guard, man. I can't do nothing. All I can do is eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shoot, I used to travel, eat. We used to eat wings, and I used to, you know what I'm saying, wish that we had those in our city. Those different flavors, those different, you know what I'm saying, different kind of things that I used to see in other cities. But they would never bring them here. They would only bring what they knew. You know what I'm saying? So we grew up. This wing spot was here, and we grew up on this. Me and bro, older bro, we grew up, and we just came around and we just thinking like, well, shoot, we need to just buy our own block. Right. You know what I'm saying? Just buy our own block and revamp it. Since nobody want nothing new, let's just buy what we already know and revamp it. So. That's how the wing world came about.
Okay.
So what's like a couple fan favorites? I know we want to kind of like walk back there a little bit with you guys and like getting depth with the kitchen and everything. But what's a couple like fan favorites that come in like all the time? Maybe at least top 3.
Yeah, man. Okay, so top 3. You know, number 1 is always gonna be lemon pepper.
Right. Lemon pepper.
Yeah, we make ours a little different than everybody else's. So we got the Wing World seasoning. Right. You know, just like everybody loves the Rudy seasoning, we got our Wing World seasoning. We got one called Honey Gold. It's sweet and spicy. Sweet and spicy. You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's something y'all came up like.
No, I stole that from Memphis. I stole it from Memphis. So I came in this spot. It's a spot at Honey Gold is like a Memphis flavor. So I came out there, I was impressed. I used to try to take people out there. Man, we go Memphis, man, they got these wings. Talk to the owner, and he was like, I ain't gonna tell you how to make it. I ain't gonna tell you how to make it. So I'm just like, man, we come up with our own recipe. So we came up with our own.
Wing back.
Yeah,
brought it out here,
put out the science lab. yeah, sure. We came with our own flavor, and they were like, it's even better than the one we even, So. You know, that's what happened, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I'm surprised you didn't say like barbecue or something just like, you know, on the road.
Right.
Well, you know,
but hot in Buffalo, you know.
Yeah.
Those for sure.
Right. Those are the
every
ones
time.
that the fan favorite people
Okay, so like, what is, for the, as young entrepreneurs watching, and I want to know this personally too, like, what is the process to even try to get your own establishment going? Like, what is the process, would you say, what it really took to even get to this point?
Well, as I can speak on this and he can speak on this too, our process wouldn't be the process that I would tell people to do, because we went the hard way. We went the long way, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a room full of 5-6 doors and you got one key. And the grind is going to each door, opening up, making sure it's the right door, and which key fit what. But if you had that right mentor, that right consultant, he can just be like, oh yeah, it's about 5 doors in there, the 3rd door on the left. Go on through that much, that's where you gotta go. You know, instead of, in Dallas we obsessed with our grind, which is our downfall. Because we wanna show somebody how hard we work versus, what we, got. That's why a LeBron, people don't care about how many push-ups and sit-ups and how many laps he did to become the champ. Or Steve Curry, they don't care how many people he hired to help shooting coaches he did and you know all that. They don't care about that. They just care about that championship.
Yeah.
But we out here, we like, man, we gotta show people. We doing this on our own. We showing it. We don't care about that, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They can care less.
Okay, so like as far as like let's say from a business aspect of, I understand you saying as far as the grind and hustle what it took. Do we go to a bank and try to get a loan? Do we use our own cash? Do we go from our credit?
I can speak on that.
What is that process?
All right, so aside from what you just said, first thing you gotta do, I think, is you gotta love whatever you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came up loving restaurants. I went to U of H for hotel restaurant management, fresh out of high school. Then I was doing the fashion, I moved to LA, was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Meantime, he was on the road, like he said, eating at places. That's what he loved to do when he was on the road. So we came together. We brought the funds we had, me from fashion, him from music, you know what I'm saying? But we knew that's what we wanted to do. We didn't do it because we felt like people made money. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do it because we felt like people got rich doing it or whatever. Because we felt like it didn't matter what you do. If people get rich making napkins or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's about how you do it. So we came in it with a plan and a vision and a dream. And then once you got that, then you say, hey, where we gonna get the funding from?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you got it, that's cool. We didn't really have a lot, but we had enough to get started. You know what I'm saying? So whether you got a brother, you know what I'm saying, that can help, you gotta pull all resources from the jump. Whether you can go to a bank, you know, a lot of us not able to just walk in the bank and be like, hey, give me this, I wanna do this, this and that. But you just gotta get creative in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? You have to start somewhere. Whatever you do, even if it's your job, do not, my advice to people, and I talk to entrepreneurs who wanna, you know what I'm saying, be like us all the time, I tell them, don't quit your job and try to jump out and be an entrepreneur. Your job need to be the last thing you quit. You need to quit TV first. You need to quit Instagram and Facebook first. You know what I'm saying? Because it's enough time. But they be like, I'm gonna quit my job. Nah, you need to quit. You quit the club first. And then once you don't have no more time, but you've been stacking your money, then you can transfer from the 9 to 5 to the entrepreneur. You get what I'm saying? Right. Yeah, so everybody's situation is different. As far as like starting with funding and stuff, everybody's situation different. So it's not one thing I can suggest that you go do. You know what I'm saying? We all got different credit. We all got different family members. Some people dad in the NFL or whatever. But you know, you just got to do what you can do. That's my take on that.
Yep. All right. You know, like I say, that mentor. And none of these things we did, we had mentor. With the fashion, he didn't have that mentor. With the music, I ain't had that mentor. With this restaurant, we didn't have that mentor. And we know that is the main deciding factor that's needed in anybody who starts a business. Everybody else has mentors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if you try to do it on your own,
yeah, you need a mentor.
You need a mentor.
Or it'll take a long time to get. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have one, but you definitely need one. It saves a lot of time and money.
And mistakes. And mistakes.
So since y'all saying that, like, do we feel like it's to go kind of left, or is there a lack in, like, I guess, leadership role in our community for that type?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I would say it's a lack, you know, from the family aspect to all the friends, the OG aspect, it's a lack of leadership. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, as far as that, like, what type of steps do you think we could all take, like, as far as me, you, like, everybody that's at this table right now that we can do to, like, further the steps and, like, the mentor process for, like, the young people? Yeah. I mean, this is step one right here. You're trying to do this.
Well, first step one is it's a preacher named Mike Murdoch says wisdom is to discern difference. A wise man is only wise because he can tell the difference. He can tell the difference between good, bad, difference between whatever is going on. So first we have to pinpoint who's the leader. Right now it's just a mixed pot.
Right.
We don't know. Like we don't even know who's the leader in this. Everybody's equal. We don't mind being equal because it's just Dallas. As long as we equal, we good. Once we find out there's somebody that's bigger than one another, we like, wait a minute. Who said that he can be the biggest? Who said that he can be the boss?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to be the boss, but I ain't say you could be the boss.
Right.
So everybody's in that. We're in that denial phase that we don't want to pinpoint who's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's all we gotta do first. That's number one step. Hey man, y'all got the blog show. Y'all the leader for now.
Right.
I mean, it comes becomes leadership, comes great responsibility. So now y'all can say, now I don't want to do this, or y'all can take the steps, and we can be like, let's follow you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the step one, is to find who's gonna take that role of being the leader.
Right.
Okay, now another question about the whole mentor thing. What type of qualities would you even look for in trying to find a mentor?
I mean, I think you would look for positivity overall. You know what I'm saying? Anything negative, don't follow that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a mentor. You know what I'm saying? So first thing is positivity. Then you have to be specific. So, you can't follow someone who is not doing what you really want to do. You got to have your common goal. You have to have your goal in mind. You know what I'm saying? Then you go, because a mentor could be, a homeless man could mentor you. You know what I'm saying? If he knows the game, he could show you how to get there. Even though he's not there, he's been there. He could give you legit advice. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying, like, I'm trying to see how to explain this. Whoever's top in your industry, whoever's top or has been top in your industry before, that's who you need to go to mentorship with. It's not always the coolest person. It's not always the person with the most followers. You know what I'm saying? But that may be the person you need to go to for advice. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's the thing. A lot of times we get caught up in, man, he ain't cool, or he ain't this, he ain't that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? What's your definition of cool?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has different definitions of it. But we all got the same definition of rich and money and wealth. You know what I'm saying? We all can agree what that is. So if that's where you want to be, that's what you gotta head towards.
So I think to add on what he's saying is, finding the person that's top, or I can say you can find the person that's bottom. Find somebody who's made it, or
that's
somebody
who's like the homeless.
or to do like the homeless who failed. People tend to stay away from the failure. The failure is one of your most important keys, because they can tell you what not to do. A lot of these mistakes we made, we can just be like, yeah, you should have paid that 941 tax. Your unemployment tax, your 940 come around once, it come out once a year, 941, this one comes out every 3 months, you need to put away X amount of dollars. You gonna fail your whole business by not paying your employee in unemployment tax. You know what I'm saying? But you looking at the failed business like, man, they ain't open no more.
Yeah.
One little thing could have failed. You know what I'm saying? A restaurant could fail from a inspection. A restaurant could fail from a air conditioning unit. You know what I'm saying? You looking at them like, why they closed down? Man, they must weren't doing good.
Yeah, exactly.
That somebody could have came in that mug like, yeah, these wires. Yeah, you can't have no wires there like that. So you got to change the whole kitchen around. It's gonna cost you 20 bands. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever did it, they shouldn't have had it like this. But you bought the restaurant, so whoop, so you out. And you see them leave, you like, man, they ain't do good. You might, go see what they failed at. Like, hey, so what happened? And yeah, you're right, because I was gonna do my kitchen just like that, because I thought that was the way to go. But you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that advice. Now I'm a step ahead for somebody who failed at this situation. That don't mean they failed at business. They might have failed at this particular, project.
They kind of said, like, if you normally fail if you quit. If you just stop doing it, then that's when you fail. Like, you don't care about it no more. You just stop, like, completely.
Right, of course.
So definitely, like, that trial and error. Just like with anything, like, you never came and tried this restaurant. You never came and tried anything. We would never know. So we wouldn't even be at this table today. So that's why we even appreciate y'all for even doing that.
Yeah, 100.
Take a step.
Let me ask y'all this. So, right now we in the era of, it's new entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to do everything.
Right.
So, do you believe that people should do one thing and focus on that,
He just told me about this today, so yes.
or they should try to do everything because, you know, like I said, now we're in the process, we see everybody and they're trying some of everything.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that?
Well, what you gotta do is, I feel like you have to, something has to be the forefront. You know what I'm saying? It has to be in order, like a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't, all your talents can't be at the top. Some have to take the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z said, he said in one interview, he was like, it don't matter what I do, like the music always come first. You know what I'm saying? So whatever he does, he still puts the music up top. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, Rick Ross, he's an entrepreneur. The music always is on top though. That's what he focuses on. You know what I'm saying? That's his avenue, that's his bread and butter. That everything else stems from there. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would just suggest focus on whatever you love to do the most, and then let everything else be a branch. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll all coincide, and then when none clash into each other or collide into each other. You know what I'm saying? So
now, do you feel like this is just like a whole other question? Do you feel like you have to move out of the city to become who you want to be, or do you need to, or is it okay to stay in the city and like, or just keep grinding it out?
Well, I'll speak on this, and I'm pretty sure he can speak on this. It just depends on who you are.
Right.
You know, if you feel like you can't make it in this city and you have to move out, then you're not gonna make it in any city you move to, because you got the wrong attitude.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta know that you gotta make it in your city. This is your home. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you just feel like, hey, it's not really my style, I'm gonna try to shoot for something out there, that's all good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've done something similar to that with the fashion. I said I'm gonna move to LA. It's more entertainment out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I never felt like, oh, I had to leave Dallas for my
Just
clothing line to pop off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it. It's who you are. I know I can go anywhere and be somebody. You know what I'm saying? New York, they say it's fast out there. I go to New York and I do, you know what I'm saying, what I do. I go to LA, do what I do. We go to Vegas, do what we do. It's just because the type of people we are. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah.
Definitely.
How you feel about that, Emmy?
Should bring it to music. Yeah, because I mean we had some, you know what I'm saying, some deep conversation about, you know, stuff on this line, and I mean it's more of a mental. That part right there is mental. You know what I'm saying? But in order for anything to work in life, it has to become a formula. Everything's on formula. The reason why everything was invented was on the formula. Anything's created. A squared plus B squared is C squared. You know, we want to be different so bad, but A squared plus D squared is not going to equal C squared. So if the right answer is C squared, it has to be A squared plus B squared. So it's a formula.
Right.
So you have to stay in formula. So if you're in your city and you're trying to do something in your city, it has to be in a formula. So if the formula works here, then you take that same formula to another city. You see what I'm saying? Just like the downfall and the Dallas artists I can speak on is we wanted to be so different that we create a McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's like, hey, McDonald's off the chain, man. They got this, this, and this. And then you like, yeah. So when I go to Chicago, I'm gonna create Taco Bell because I already got McDonald's. And then they go there and they like, what's that?
Yeah.
When you could have took that same McDonald's and to there, and they were like, yeah, man, McDonald's a chain. Hey, man, let's go to LA. Man, it's the same thing right here, man. That's McDonald's off the chain. And then they get tired. They be like, well, I got one in LA and I got one in Chicago. So in Miami, I'm finna go ahead and give me the wing world. Yeah. They like, what's this?
Yeah.
Like, we thought you was gonna bring in that McDonald's that we heard about.
Yeah.
Now I know, but I do everything. You know, that's old, man. Yeah.
Exactly.
We don't do that no more, man. That's burgers, man. We eat with it. So it's about that same formula. So the reason that we don't feel like we gotta move out the city is because our formula hasn't been perfected in the city.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then we feel like we psyching ourselves out by going somewhere else, and niggas don't understand. And then two, we got a thing called an assessed value. And assessed value is people like the change and difference that you make is the amount of money that you're gonna make on your salary. You have to make a change or make a difference in somebody or a situation to make money. So right now, I can't sell a wing to somebody who cooks every day because they like, man, it's cool now, but I wanna, you know what I'm saying?
Because everybody got
I eat at home. I can do that at home. But a person who don't know how to cook, you know what I'm saying? I'm a more valuable person to that person because he couldn't do it. I tried to cook these wings, my shit would burn, my stuff ain't taste like that. Woo woo. So like same thing with a car. If you fix your own car and the mechanic like, hey man, I got a mechanic shop. You like, all right, cool, bro, nice to meet you. He like, it's cool, but you know, I fixed my own car.
Exactly.
But for another person, you find in that demographic of a person that, man, I can't even live, I don't even know how to pop the hood.
Yeah.
You go to him, it's like, hey man, you a lifesaver. How much you said? $250. You know what I'm saying? Woo woo. You have to. Your salary is gonna be about, you know what I'm saying, the difference and change you can make in each person. But we're so broad, we feel like we can change everybody, but everybody doesn't need that. Which is called, you know, finding your demographic and your market. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We be like, well, we'll come out here and take a flyer. Our junk could be a rap song about, you know what I'm saying, chicks, and then we'll go to the opposite place and pass out flyers. I'm just on the grind. You like, you know, none of them people care about it. You at a gay club.
Yeah.
You at a gay spot, man. They don't really care about this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That comes from the city. You know, there's not a lot of structure in the music business because we just don't have the big wigs out here. We don't have the record labels, the big time labels. Nobody's shooting movies out here. We don't have the entertainment side of the city, which we will get soon, but we just don't have it now. And that's why a lot of people feel like they need to go to Atlanta. They need to go to where it's at. You know what I'm saying? But the artists in Dallas, they shouldn't get discouraged about it because that just means it's wide open for it. You know what I'm saying? If it's not a major label out here, that should be the goal then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be to, you know, run to where the major label's at. It should be to start one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm happy you said that. So why do you think it's, because we had a conversation last night, the mentality that everybody wants to be the artist, but nobody wants to be the executive and be like the Birdmans or the Diddy's, but everybody want to be the artist more so these days.
I mean, because, well, it's two things. For one, you know, the fame it looks fun. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to have fun. Another thing, the fame, they feel like fame equals money, when really it's the opposite. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to make money when you're famous. It's easier for the business people to make the money, the people around the famous people, those who actually make the money. That's why a lot of, you know, celebrities, they move into entrepreneurship more than anything. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, fame and fortune really don't go hand in hand. They really don't. You know what I'm saying? Business and fortune is what goes hand in hand. So that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, yeah, this guy right here, like, he's a boss, you know what I'm saying, with the music industry. So you can be real famous and not be able to live the life you want to live, or you can, you know, do how you want to do on the business level and still have the, you know what I'm saying, still, because he loves to do music in general. He does it because he loves it. But then he got the business aspect, so he's able to live how you want to live too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep a level mind and not go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's to keep on what you said, why we don't do the top, because people don't understand the value of the people, like we said again. So the reason a label has not came to Dallas is because there's no money from the people in Dallas. It's money in Dallas, but this industry, the money's not here. It's there,
it's
but it hasn't been.
Send somebody to pick the money up and come back to the.
You don't need us
city
because we haven't done it yet, because we don't understand our value, because this the Dallas man. Everything should be free for me, no matter if you the janitor, matter if you the twerker, matter if you the DJ, matter if you the club, everything should be free for me, because I'm my own star. Woo, woo, woo. Right. And you like, okay, I feel you, but if you keep that same mentality of free, you have to understand what the word free means. You rather say, I would trade this for this for this and barter situations out. If you use the word free, then everybody around would hear the word free and they would interpret it in the wrong way. So I even know you DJ. So and you do music. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I'm a big fan to anybody who even attempts. So yeah, I'm a big music head. I know every DJ, every artist. So let's just say, and you make beats. So let's say you need a song, so you got a beat from him. You're not gonna pay him. You give me a beat, man. Come on, dude, give him a beat. So you didn't make no money. So you don't really have no urge of selling that song. So now when you come to the DJ, you like, hey man, play my song. The DJ like, well shoot, man, I ain't playing your song unless you pay me. I'm not paying you because shit, I ain't even make no money. And the DJ like, well shit, I'd rather play somebody else because I don't want you to feel like you have an upper hand on me because I just asked you for a simple amount of money. Woo woo woo. And then the DJ goes to the promoter and he say, hey man, pay me I'll do a set, 2-hour set. It's a nice fee. They like, nah, for what? It's my club. I'm not gonna pay you. So the DJ not getting paid nothing. And then the promoter go to the club owner and say, hey, I want a club night. And he like, man, it's my club. Why would I pay you? So the promoter not getting paid. And then the twerkers and the birthday people come out like, hey, I'm trying to come. Woo woo. Why would I pay to get in here? It's my birthday. And why would I? You invited me, so why would I pay to get in? So now the door people don't get paid. So it's no money circulating. If you take that whole situation, starting from the beat person, you'll be like, hey, how much for the beat? Hey man, I'm gonna give you 50 for the beat, 100 for the beat. You'll be like, all right, bro, here you go. Boom, boom. Hey DJ, hey, play my song. Hey, 200 to play the song. Bet man, I need you to play that mug a whole lot because the twerker in there, I need her to buy my song. Can you guarantee me? If you can guarantee me a certain amount of plays, I can pay that 200. Okay, I pay him 100, I pay him 200. Woo, now you got a crowd of 500. Everybody bought my single for $1. I made 500, 200 in my pocket, 2 for you, 1 for you, and then shit, I got $200 profit. I made $200 a day. Who making $200 in a day? Right. You know what I'm saying? Now you understanding your hustle and your drive really came up from that first dollar you spent because you want your dollar back. Right. Soon as you didn't make no money, that's why artists. I mean, the most disrespectful artist thing an artist can tell somebody is like, man, I've been rapping since I was 8, since I was 9. Yeah. You be like, that's cool, but damn, nigga, you mean you been failed attempts since you was alone?
What's wrong? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not that. You know what I'm saying? So with the labels and stuff will come around once we show that formula, because all we gotta do is show that formula one time. I can say, man, Pat and the DJ, these niggas, woo woo. They got a Thursday night at this spot. They make $1,000, woo woo. $1,000 people come in there. He only charges niggas $1. I mean, he make $1,000 on Thursday. So if I gave them if I gave him 500 and I gave you 500, and I start charging $5 at his spot, they'll cut a clean 1,000, and I will make me a $4,000 profit. You know what I'm saying? They'll start being like, man, matter of fact, so what about y'all do a Friday? Do this, whoa. Hey man, how about y'all do a Saturday? Oh, y'all killing the city. How about y'all do Houston? Y'all killing Houston. How about y'all do Vegas? Y'all doing Vegas. It's a formula. They don't care about all. You don't even got.
Look cool too. You know what I'm saying? That's how they think. The business minded. Like you said, investors, man, they don't want to work. That's the point of putting your money to work. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to work. Right. So if somebody comes in here and they like, hey, I want to invest in Wings World, I know it's not because the food good, it's because they saw people already eating here. Right. They're like, okay, so that's how I go, man.
I mean, it's a simple formula. In order for Dallas to get on, let's just say who came out yesterday. Shout out to Cardi B for dancing on Dance Like a Stripper. She came out Dance Like a Stripper. Oh yeah? Yeah, okay. You know, so I just posted that on Instagram. Let's just say we use the Migos. The Migos had a party last night. We don't know if they did good or whatever. But we had, my nigga Blue and Pat had a party. And Migos party didn't do good. Yeah. And they over here like, what's going on? Yeah. They like, bro, you don't see Instagram, but lit, they had, you know what I'm saying, Pat Fest. Yeah. They like, hey, nigga, that was crazy. Yeah. You know, next time they come down, they gonna be like, what other events they got? Hey man, y'all want to do the event together? Right. All right. So let's say, he had a listening party. It was a listening party. Okay, well, hey man, would you like to do a feature with the Migos? We put y'all with a feature together, man. Do y'all song together? Yeah. And now they piggybacking off markets. Right. you know what I'm saying, Gotti is great for it. Gotti is great for it. He'll go and get, oh man, you got, yeah, yo, all of it. Oh yeah, you hot already? Let me, shoot, come on, let me put my verse on that mug. We rockin', let me get that market. Oh shoot, wait, you got money bag, yo, okay, cool. Oh shoot, Black Youngster, you doing your thing? Hey. You know what I'm saying? They just doing that proof of concept, and then they like, alright, well shit, let me go ahead add on to whatever you're doing, because I know I'm gonna get my money regardless. I'm just gonna secure my money by giving him just a little bit of it. Instead of unsecuring my money and they do take over. You know what I'm saying? Until we do that in the city, that's all we gotta do. It ain't rocket science.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Have a throw a concert and then make sure nobody show up. You know what he'll do? He'll be like, look, I can't suffer that embarrassment again. Just give me the top people in the city, man. Just give me the top people that I need to get the people in the club. I need my money every time I go. I don't want people saying, you know, Gotti ain't got it no more.
Exactly.
Give me Pat, man. Or else I'm gonna fire y'all niggas and get somebody else. Give me this DJ, man. Stop sending me anybody else. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Pat said he want 5 bands. Bro, I'm getting 50,000. Give him 5 bands. Give him 10.
Yeah.
Give him 30. Tell him I want him for the next 5 shows, man.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's business.
Right.
But we can't do that. We like, Pat, yeah. All right, what he got going? I mean,
Right.
man, yeah, man. He did a little opening. Jones, whoop, he didn't go. Okay, cool. Well, 5,000 he can open up for me. You know what I'm saying? 5,000 he can come open up for me. Got it. He can open me 5,000.
And that's how it's going.
And that's how it's going. Because like nigga, it's really a slap in the face. Like nigga, you can't do it on your own. You need me.
Right.
And I was gonna take it to see me like, look, hey, nobody goes to these outside shows unless an artist is opening up that he's paying for. It ain't no free opening up. And then everybody who go to the show, we egg in your fucking car. You want egg on your car?
Right.
You don't want them. I done took the 5,000 to open up about 100,000 eggs. I would egg every car in this motherfucker.
That's real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be like, bro, hey, nobody's coming to your concert.
I mean,
bro.
every other city does
They
that.
doing it.
Like,
You ain't
they do it in some form. They do
Bro,
it.
you
know what I'm saying?
know what I'm saying? You ain't see how Houston, nigga, how Houston rock. They like, man, you can't come to the city without,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Coming
they
through
don't
the
play
city.
that shit.
Yeah,
You know what
no
I'm saying?
city play that.
And we don't.
Even the
We
small
the
cities
only
don't
city
play
that
that.
play that.
For real. You gotta
Small
check
city.
in.
Yeah, we hit the road. We done been in a lot of
city that
cities. We see how they move. We had the politic everywhere we went.
Everyone.
Dallas is a place where the big artists don't really have the politic when they come out here.
They just do what they
Yeah,
want to.
you know what I'm
And
saying? That's it.
not people gonna come out regardless.
Yeah.
Now, why do y'all feel like that happened, or why do y'all feel like that even came to be? Like, do y'all feel like we needed that mentor to set the rules for everybody else, or is it just like we just let the doors over?
Well, for one, we gotta embrace who we are first of all. You know what I'm saying? Whatever our culture, whatever we want to choose our culture to be,
Right.
we gotta be fine with that, and we gotta embrace that. You know what I'm saying? We can't we can't run from what people like about us. You know what I'm saying? Because then other people gonna take it, and then they gonna embrace it, and they gonna win off of it. It's happened too many times. You know what I'm saying? It's a pattern, but you know, one day we'll learn and we'll be like, all right, this is who we are. Because when we all on the same page, then we can tell when somebody jacking our stuff. Because if half of us like, man, we don't do that no more anyway, let them have that. And then the other half like, man, it's still us. We then, you know, ain't no power in being divided. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got to do first of all, get on the same page. And the artists have to do that too, because a lot of this stuff is the artist's fault. You know what I'm saying? That the city not popping. You have to still bring out stuff that people like. You know what I'm saying? You can't just blame the city and all that. You got to have a hot product. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because a hot product is undeniable. You know what I'm saying? So all these problems be out the window if everything was more professional, songs sound better. You go to the big studios and do them, make the people, because the fans that's going to see Yo Gotti now, you know what I'm saying? Because Yo Gotti now, they created that. We got to get better with branding ourselves, images. You know what I'm saying? Like the way we dress, the way we post. You can't be a Yo Gotti because Yo Gotti don't post his feelings on social media and Facebook and then try to turn around and push his music on there. It's a conflict right there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta move in a different way in order to be a celebrity. That's why we don't have like real live celebrities. You nobody in Dallas can show up to a club in Dallas and you see cameras flashing. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about it. It's the way you carry yourself to get to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now, since you said that, I'm piggyback off of that. Do you feel like, because you know, like, when you get to a certain point, is it bad for you to keep going everywhere that everybody else at still? Like, I mean, like, let's just say a party here, you showing up, and then the pool party tomorrow, and you showing up.
Yeah.
Like, how do you move? You know what I'm saying?
That's a good question. I mean, I would suggest you just gotta go where you're wanted, really, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it's Deep Ellum or Spot on McKinney. If you're an artist,
right.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't try to so much just go places that I feel like is popping so I can be on there, because if you ain't got your stuff set up when you get there, it's not gonna go well for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because the promoters in the city right now, they could probably care less. You know what I'm saying? Who you are. Like, when you go to Miami, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter who there. The local artist, he gonna walk up and he gonna get in before any top celebrities, because they got their respect in the city. Like, nah, look, I know you in town, you getting 100,000 to come to this club, but
these
my dude local,
my people.
My dude JoJo right here, he local, Lil Joe or whatever. Hey, he coming in before you, because he gonna be here tomorrow. You ain't, and he gonna come Sunday. So you know what I'm saying? As long as it's set up, you can go every night. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't set up, it's best to not even go until it's set up for you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just like that's the same with anything. If you want the red carpet laid out, anybody gonna have a red carpet in their pocket for you. Like, oh, spirit of the moment, red carpet. You know what I'm saying? So just go where you want it, man. That's what I think.
All right. So to get back to Wings World and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
Is this a franchise, or y'all came up with the Wings World title and everything?
We own the Wing World name, but you know how business works. You can have Wing World with one word and it'll be somebody else's.
Very true.
You got Wing World Red and Black. You can have Wing World of Thailand and it'll be changed. So you know, but yeah, we own Wing World name. You know, we got 4 restaurants.
Okay.
We have 4 restaurants. We in Euless, Mesquite, Wheatland, and right here. We just getting started. Like, beginning of the year, bro told me, he's like, bro, we need 5 restaurants by the end of the year. It was like slow start. Shoot, we just got all 4 of them like in the last 2 months.
Yeah, and we doing build outs for them. You know what I'm saying? Different stuff, just jumping hurdles and stuff, getting them open. We're not a franchise yet. We're moving towards that though. Or maybe we might never franchise. We might just run them all ourselves. So that's one thing we're going, you know what I'm saying? We kind of trying to fill that part out. We're talking about, you know, our family and accounting and stuff like that, trying to see what the best route is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you just never know. You got to do what's best for you and your situation. So yeah, but it's been blessing. This whole like 5 years of us being open, like
About to be 6.
yeah, about to be 6.
Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And I just want everybody to do stuff like this, man. You know what I'm saying? At least the people I know. You know what I'm saying? I wish every restaurant in this whole city was like, oh, that's my boy stuff right there. That's my homie stuff. That's my other brother. That's my cousin. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I want. Even if I don't know you that well, like, oh, I went to school. I don't know dude. Went to school with him. That's his spot. So yeah, man. Hey, you know.
So, speaking of the whole franchise thing, and then, or keep it in the family, I know like Chipotle, they're in the family, they don't franchise out. Do y'all feel it's best to franchise, or is it best to keep it in the family?
I mean, we consulted with some lawyers, with the lawyer, to try to see, because we really don't understand the true definition of what a franchise really is.
Yeah,
we just know the outside looking in what a franchise is. We know a franchise only makes less than 3 to 5% on each business. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the Dallas man, he won't let nobody get 90% of his business. You know what I'm saying? That's just the Dallas in us. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just gonna sit back and get 3%, bro.
I'd rather have 100% 0.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just us. That's how we be acting. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, if we can learn to get out of that, then we definitely be like, oh yeah,
Right.
Y'all open one, just give me 3.
No,
Just give me 3.
Oh, yeah.
Give me 5, fat. Give me 5, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool, man. You know,
Right.
shoot, it'd be cool if we can get, you know, some soul searching to do too behind it.
Yeah, for sure.
About
For sure.
what we're
Because you
doing.
got, you got to give up a lot. You got to give up a lot of, creativity and stuff like
That's
that.
your baby. Like, this is something that y'all created.
Yeah, we love doing this. Like, we love coming up with flavors and stuff. Like,
Right.
sometimes when you get so big, it's like, we gotta test that out. We gotta see the numbers on that and see what. Like, man, people like it, but it's not that profitable. So we ain't gonna do that. We're gonna turn that down. We're gonna go here. It's like that's the only thing about that too. But we always been business minded, so we'll come to a conclusion of where all parties can win whenever we do, because that's good business. When everybody at the table wins, that's good business. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, for sure.
Who's like y'all top like mentors, like one each, like if y'all might have the same person, like who's your favorite like mentor, somebody that you could like look up to and say, man, like he really like helped out my path.
Shoot.
And we ain't talking about like in your life personally. It could be like people that you watch, roots that you read from certain people.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Well, our mine is close first. You know, we got an older brother who's an accountant, and I have a mentor named Cynthia Nevels. She worked at Goldman Sachs. You know what I'm saying? Real big time out here. And she kind of branched off into the food service industry. And she seen me and was like, yeah, if I help him, it'll help me too. You know what I'm saying? So she was real financial. You know, this last spot that we true story testimony on Wheatland, that was next to the Walmart. We never ever in life would think that a spot would come available next to a Walmart. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we like, when it came up, we was like, hey, we know we can't get this mug. We already got, man, shit, man. We're gonna need about $125,000 to build this mug out. And it was like, bro, what you got? You got it? Damn, if I don't want to put all that bread in, and we putting in 62 on this building, this 80,000. We like, all in or nothing. So I consult with her. She was like, I'll make sure you get it, man. You know, finances, whatever y'all need to do, just do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of my mentors. So, you know, I would have to say her. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I win, he wins too. So I guess we can say.
I mean, honestly, as far as personal, I mean, I got him. You know what I'm saying? I got Roland in me. I got my other older brother. You know what I'm saying? He gives me good insight. But I never really had like just a mentor in my industries like that. Like with the fashion, I kind of just learned it all on my own. Even going to school, man, that just told me that I already knew most of it. You know what I'm saying? Even going to fashion school. Then in the restaurant industry, I talk to a lot of business owners around Dallas. We always talk, chop it up, laugh, and talk about, the hurdles we jump with the business, but we just bounce ideas off each other. But as far as mentorship, I really need one though, honestly. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all know somebody.
Yeah, man, because send them my way because I'm always teaching myself. You know what I'm saying? And then when I run across somebody, we can chop it up and learn from each other. But yeah, I need somebody I can call like, hey, what do I do right now?
Yeah.
And they like, okay, do this, do this, then you'll be fine. I'm like, bet.
Yeah.
Say you just saved me 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, man, everybody need that.
And that's crazy, like, to hear you even say that, just because, like, you just gotta, for people like us, it shows the disconnect in our community, because it's like,
it's all the way.
damn, like, because I don't even have nobody.
Yeah.
Shoot, I got them pops, and I love them, but
Yeah.
we don't talk about these certain things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, it's like, man, it's a hard thing, man.
Yeah.
But that goes to show, like, we gotta get more of that.
A lot of African Americans, we first generation entrepreneurs anyway, like our age and stuff. Like we didn't have our dad didn't pass this restaurant down there, so we really gotta work extra harder and be more creative because we don't just have that trust fund and that all that knowledge that I already have an accountant in the family accountant and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. I never use that, there's no excuse in it. So it's just motivation to work harder.
Definitely. Because I mean, even as far as right now, this is just like put a lot of people onto a lot of other games that they play. I never really thought about it that way. Just like, you know, just from what we just talked about at this table. You know what I mean? Even from my perspective, now it's like, damn, now I know I wasn't tripping. You know? That's a good. Now it's just like a good thing to even like hear that. You know? And then somebody else on that's gonna come through and listen to the interview or whatnot. They're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, I see where they was coming from.
That's funny you said that because we was talking to you know, a guy. Me and Roland was talking about this earlier. Talking to a guy, he owns 21 McDonald's, black man too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and just talking to him, we was like, man, that's crazy. We going through the same stuff. I'm alright now, knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, similar problems, cool. You know what I'm saying? Now I know. Yeah. The top is not so far away.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, we're gonna get some food. We're gonna order some stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Try it out.
Gotta eat.
You know, got to, you know what I'm saying? What y'all recommend that we get?
Get a daiquiri. And then you could drink that while you wait on your wings.
Okay.
But I would suggest, shoot, man, we got 33 flavors, man.
Ooh.
I like spicy lemon pepper.
Spicy lemon pepper?
And spicy Cajun ranch good too, man.
Spicy Cajun
So
ranch.
what are those emojis next to it? Is that like the hot or?
Yeah, that's the level of high. If you look at the other, let me grab y'all the flyer real quick.
The 30 flavors up above
Oh, that's okay.
That XXX flavor got hella emojis.
These are the flavors on right here.
Can you hold it up for me one more time?
You gotta try the honey gold, sweet spicy. You know, you can get lemon pepper fries, or Cajun fries, or regular fries, depending on if you're a fry head already. We got wing roll, that's an egg roll with chicken in it. Those are like our best sellers at the state fair and all that other stuff like that.
Oh, so y'all do the state fair?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, Taste of Dallas, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
We were just talking about
Yeah, for sure.
As far as for me, you want
You want to ask again?
So just to end it off, I mean, like, what's coming up for the future for you guys? What's the future for Wings World?
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh, what? Expansion, definitely.
Yeah.
Getting better with the system and just everything we do in the office, like back the stuff y'all don't see.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We always trying to get better at that because that always reflects in the restaurant. So just expanding, you know, putting more and more up because we have a lot of, we get a lot of phone calls, you know, from people out of town and a lot of stuff like, I'm downtown, where y'all restaurant? It's in Lancaster. I always send me the address. And it's like, I got a show. You know, he got a lot of celebrity friends that are like, hey, where your spot? You know I'm in town, I gotta eat it.
Right.
And y'all need one central. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna get one central, then we, you know. So Dallas is a big city, man. You kinda gotta have it all the way around. You know what I'm saying? To do the most that you could do. So we're gonna focus on, you know, really expanding these next couple years. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, on another business side, still bro collection, you know what I'm saying, clothing. Doing a lot of clothes for up and coming designers. Doing a lot of consulting for up and coming designers, of course. So more so on the manufacturing end, on the small manufacturing end, I'm giving designers the opportunity to, like, you know, get a small amount made. Because when you go to start talking to China and all that, you're like, man, you ain't getting 1,000 of this one color, this one size, we ain't gonna talk to you. So I'm like, all right, let me try to offer a smaller quantity for you guys, offer you designing, like branding, and you know what I'm saying, show you what way to go. Because I've also sold thousands and thousands of shirts. You know what I'm saying? We sold them.
100,000 shirts.
Yeah. So I'm thinking wings, I was gonna say, yeah, we sold 1 million wings. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so it's just about doing more and more. If you want to have more, you gotta do more. You know what I'm saying?
At $1 each. Y'all can do some math.
Yeah, man. So I gotta
we know 5 years ago, you know, but you know,
But still, hey, y'all hit numbers. That's it.
you already know a number. And back on the music, you know, I kind of miss the music, the love of it, and I do see it struggling. I do see people doing it just for the fun, and you know, I can tell them how to do it for the fun because no one ever told me how to do it. I want to give people free game, but like I say, you see how the free game go when you get a free beat,
You're not gonna use
and then
nothing.
you get a free DJ, and it's not gonna work. I really gotta charge them, hold the money for them, and be like, yeah, you did your thing. Here's your money back, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You deserve it, bro. Put that money on a radio budget. Take that money and get you some flyers.
So one more thing, I know this is way back, but what about like the radio? Why don't we hear like actual Dallas artists on Dallas radio?
The radio is a non-profit organization, which means that you have to donate to it. Whenever you donate to something, they put your name all over it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all it takes. You can go up there to the non-profit organization and volunteer and see what you can get.
Yeah.
You can go to a non-profit organization and just ask for something.
Right.
They're not gonna ever, because all we doing is asking.
Yeah.
Like we just asking. We buy ad. Ad helps the non-profit. I got a list of how much it costs to everyone just to 15-second ads. $70 for 60-second ads. You can get a $10 15-second. You get on that mug and say, hey, I'm a Dallas artist. Make sure y'all come out and cut me off.
Right.
I can pay for it. I can have an incomplete commercial. They got played every time.
Yeah.
So that's all it's gonna be. We still asking for that.
Right.
Handout. And then too, the Dallas artists take a song straight from off his computer and take it up there.
Yeah.
They didn't do the BDS. They didn't do the Nielsen. They didn't put that mug on iTunes and Amazon. It's not even no way to track it.
Yeah.
It's not even you don't even know if they did play it.
Exactly.
You don't even know why you took it up there.
Right.
Because if they do play it and then 256,000 listeners, which they claim they got listen to it, they don't know where to get it from. They don't know where to download it. And you really getting squared yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like us going and say, man, y'all come to Wingler right now. Ooh. And then we get here, and then a bunch of people come over here, and we just like, wait. We only had enough wings for 1,000 people. Wait, guys, wait. They like, man, this is where it sucks. Man. They just kick the building down, man. Like, you guys coming all over here talking about y'all had it. You know what I'm saying? You're like, it's done, man. You know what I'm saying? The paperwork you ain't even got a split sheet for you and your artist, and you and your writer, your composer, and you and your publisher, and you can get a song played on the radio like Stanky Leg did, and then the producer calls like, hey, I ain't say put that on there. I ain't know, take it down. And then they got to take it down. People calling and requesting it.
It's a lot. It's
a lot. It's business, man. You really gonna mess somebody up by just and Dallas artists. I mean, I can go through some stories, but I ain't trying to blast people out. If I go through some stories, I studied everybody's situations on the whys and whatnots, and a lot of people that messed up situations. A lot of people that took songs, even to DJs and stuff, and unmixed and mastered. They played that mug and blew speakers out, and they niggas like, man, we'll never again. Nobody. A lot of people took a USB and put it in the computer and it got a virus on that mug. You're like, man, hey, this little stuff, man, these are real, these like real deciding factors, man. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah, and the DJs, they can't really take a chance nowadays because they're not. No offense to DJs, but nowadays they're the ones who play the hot records. They're not the ones who introduce the hot records. Yeah. So they can't take a chance on their stuff. It's like, man, why you play that, bro?
Now,
you know you just supposed to be playing hot music.
You got your own speakers too? No, you really coming, dog.
Really, you know you just supposed to be only spinning hot music.
You out, bro.
Don't introduce me to nothing.
Don't
that
come
ain't your
back.
job no more.
Right.
Yeah, man. So
don't need eggs.
get the quality right too, man. Yeah. All this game changed, but everything changed. You just gotta get creative. You gotta stay ahead of the game. You gotta know what's coming up. Shoot, man, because
everybody got it in them. Man, we all see it. Everybody got it in them.
The next people that's gonna come out as far as like the people that's telling me like what this next hot song is gonna be like the strippers. Really, that's what it looks like because they're the ones that's like setting the tone for like everything.
that's true.
You know what I mean? That's what it looks like for everything, for style, just everything. So
that's
But
true.
you already know how the strippers go though. They trying to aim it for the bag. So if you ain't supporting their situation, that's why you see the same dope boys doing it. Cause they like, well, shoot,
they understand.
They got their system. They got the system.
They got their system.
You know what I'm saying?
They got their system.
So now we know that if you don't do that, you knew better, you could have did better. So you already told the game, bro.
Yeah, free game.
You already told the game.
As long as you know, hey, that's one step.
One step closer.
To being to the top, you gotta know though. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Well, before we cut out, man, I gotta say this: if y'all do decide to franchise, I got my 5% ready for you. You know what I'm saying?
We all gotta have one at the end of the day.
Everybody, where is that? Everywhere.
But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We live in Wings World. This is great. This is Tasty Tuesdays. We're gonna keep doing this from the Wavy Team page, man. It's gonna grow. Black entrepreneurship is beautiful, man. We love it, man. Congrats to y'all, man. Million wings.
Congrats to y'all, man. What y'all got going? Congrats to y'all. What y'all got going?
Yeah, man. For sure. We finna eat some food, dog. I'm hungry.